expand this a little bit. So if we don't get shaky. Hey, what's up guys? This is Brad with Spike Fitness, and today is a Sunday. I think it's like the 14th, something like that. I'm not sure. Yeah, Sunday the 14th. And I'm still kind of playing around with my training. I think I might get into somewhat of a conjugate type format. In that I'm gonna have, my heavier days, and then I think about incorporating some speed work. And so I'm gonna do some stuff today and kind of play, at least with the idea. I don't know if it's something that I'm gonna follow through with and continue for any real duration, but it briefs real well in my head right now. And I think doing some speed work would be beneficial. So I'm gonna pack up some bands, and I'm gonna pack up my open barbell, which is a velocity measuring device. Try to make sure that I stay at like 1 meter per second basically. That's a pretty good rate of speed for speed work. So I'm gonna band work, add in some weight, make sure I'm sticking around that 1 meter per second velocity range, and hopefully we'll have a good day. So that's what I'm gonna do, and we'll move over to the gym. Got to make that walk. Just getting close to my face here. Got to make that walk over yonder. Forgive the dirty window. Quick side note, I got myself a laundry basket, and I'm like super excited about that. It's funny, laundry basket makes a big difference. I'm excited about that. All right, made it in. Gonna get warmed up and got to get set up. So, gonna have to transform this. All right, cool. So I got the band set up. Tension feels about the same. It's important to remember when you're working with bands, don't get too wrapped around the axle about perfection, right? Like, a lot of people will ask questions about how exactly to set up your bands or how much tension you're getting. If you really want to get specific and know exactly how much tension you're dealing with, you're gonna have to get something like one of the bigger luggage scales, and you can kind of test out what the resistance is at different distances and things. But it's a big rubber band. It's not exactly an exact science. So, just getting enough resistance and making sure it feels balanced is really more valuable than trying to be absolutely precise. Not necessarily a bad idea to know how much resistance you're dealing with overall, just so that you can gauge it, so that you know when you're going up. But beside that, you don't really have to worry about having the perfect setup, as long as it feels about even and feels right and you're getting some resistance on it. So that's my tip from me to you. All right, checking my speed values with my open barbell, and all of them are well over 1 meter per second. So I'll do a couple sets just to warm up with just the band, and then I'm gonna add a little bit of extra weight and basically just try to get myself into that zone where I'm hitting about 1 meter per second and maintain that for a little bit and hit a number of sets. I haven't made up my mind yet, but I'm trying to work that speed, get those fast twitch muscle fibers going.
I have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work and belief. Know what I want, so I'll take it on. I've made mistakes, but mistakes make you strong.
Alright, so I finished the speed portion of the work. Again, I'm not really sure what the band tension was. It doesn't really matter. Worked with 95, that was going pretty good, so I added on 10s to each side, so I finished that with like 115 bar weight, and the bands as they were. Now, speed work isn't something that you're necessarily going to progress through, super fast. You just want to make sure that you're staying quick, moving the weight as quickly as you can. Staying at or around or above, 1 meter per second is usually a pretty good benchmark. If you have something, neat and handy, like open barbell, basically a velocity measuring device, you get an idea about how fast you're moving if you want to be more precise. That's good, but you can also kind of get a feel for it, knowing if you're moving fast enough. As far as progression, if I wanted to keep using the band tension, I basically would just keep using the same setup with the bands, or I would maybe tie another knot in there to increase the resistance with the bands and see how I accommodate there. So definitely a bunch of different things you can do in terms of the resistance and just kind of playing around with it. But the primary tenet is just to move as quickly as you can. So onward.
I swear to God, man, I'ma make it soon. Silence all the haters as they see us making moves. I do what I want, so I got nothing to prove. Staying motivated, teaching others what to do. I'm staying focused, my mind is open. They start to notice that I'm in motion. There is no potion, you're not just chosen. It takes devotion to stay composed, man. Never stop, there ain't no time to fall. Try to live, get it up, you got one life to pop. Thinking big, never small, cause you gotta want it all. When you finally get that call, you get ready, take it on. Need a hand out, I already stand out. Starting to advance now, ready to expand now. You don't have a chance now, cause we're in demand now. Make it by the grand now, feeling in command now. They're looking right at me to see if I succeed, to see if I believe. They're looking up to me. They want the best of me now, best of me now, best of me now, best of me. They want the best of me now, best of me now, best of me now, best of me.
All right, that just about does it. Went through a little bit of different stuff today, so hopefully some of that stuff was a little bit interesting. Kind of messing around with the open barbell velocity measure, and then just doing some of that speed work. Trying to work on my bench, and hopefully I can get it up. I'd like to hit that competition here later this year and hit at or near 5. That'd be pretty cool. At any rate, I'm gonna wrap it down. You guys get to see a whole bunch of the accessory stuff today too. So if you have any questions, comments, or concerns about anything that I did today, you're curious about anything, just drop a comment, and I'll get back to you. And if this is one of your first times watching, drop a comment in the box, say hi. I'll say hi back. A lot of the viewers aren't subscribers, so if you guys go ahead and make that jump and subscribe, I appreciate that. Mean a lot. Remember guys, no matter what it is you think you can't do, like work on that poverty ass bench, get in the gym, train despite, you're either gonna find an excuse or you're gonna find a way. I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
I have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work and belief. Know what I want, so I'll take it on. I'll make mistakes, but mistakes make you strong. Let's break it down for a minute. I want the crown, I'm gon' get it. You hear me loud, man, I'm winning.